Hello, so today's video is about SMT. This is the third episode, and let's start. First of all, this is the trade I am in right now, the short on GBP. Let's explain why. Remember, this is the range, and because we are bullish, that's my first objective, and maybe this is the second one, but I'm not holding the trade until the final round liquidity. Let's see if we can refine something. 12 hours, look at this. It is the same that daily low. Perfect. 8 hours, we can see anything. I mean, we could see that one, but it is in the opposite direction of the higher time frame range, which is that one. Next 6 hours, we can see anything. 4 hours, exactly the same. We had that one here, but what happens when price creates another one? Creates that one, and now we are in that range with the same direction of the higher time frame down liquidity. And this is the bias. And I will down liquidity. See in 1 hour. This is a failure swing. And we also have what? Look at this. SMT. This is what today's video will be about. Okay. We're also in the new week opening up, but this is not the today's concept. I think it will be in the 6th or 7th episode. So don't even look at this. And of course, don't worry about the entries. I think it's just the next episode that I will be talking about them. Okay, was that candle. So my trade is already break even because it took the 4 hour range low in a bullish trend. So it could just reverse and still go higher, which I'm not interested because I'm short right now. I will set an alarm right here. Okay. And right here. All right, let's start with the video. Let's go. So really easy. So an SMT is just a turtle soup in one part and a failure swing in a correlation asset. I will talk about this later, about which are the correlated assets. And of course, it's exactly the same when bullish. Yeah, it's that simple. There are pairs that it has three correlated assets, and it will look like this. And you already know the next candle, how will be printed. It will be a bearish candle. Okay. Why? Because the SMT indicates two things. First of all, if imagine we are bearish, if we have here an SMT, that indicates a reversal in price, meaning price it will change the to buy program. You can see here we are in buy program, turtle soup to the range high, SMT, and reversal changing to sell program. In the liquidity, it is a range low. And the other thing that it is indicating is a continuation. Imagine you have here another SMT. The first asset we can see here, this here, and in a correlated asset we see this here, which is exactly what happened today. This could be a GBP and this could be DXY, Euro, etc. Look at this. This is a continuation because we are inside the range, and that was a reversal. Understood? It's easy. Alright, so with that being said, let's see which are the pairs with that we are looking for correlations. So first of all, when we're looking at Euro, we have BP, DXY, so this is so these are the correlated assets. This is inversely correlated, and that three pairs, it's only when looking for trading news. So it is not the case now. We are just focusing on that two. Next, exactly the same. GBP pairs are U, DXY, Chef, GBP, Cat, GBP, O. When looking at Canadians, DXY are the correlated asset, EuroCAD and GBPCAD, ODCAD and Let's cut. So in this the second example I told you, where we have 3 pairs at the same time. Imagine cat, this is USD cat. It can make a higher high. Sorry, it makes a higher high. So this is a turtle soup. We can see here exactly the same in USD cat, cat. And imagine this is GBP cat. And it fails to make the higher high. So watching this, we already know that this is a reversion or a continuation to the downside. Okay, it will be the next candle. That could be Euro, GBP, DXY. That could be Audi cat, that one, and USD cat for instance. You already know, okay? Next pair. That pair I am only trading with the news. I have 2 news that I can trade that pair, which are the interest rates and CPI. I am only trading CHF in that 2 news, no more. And the last pair I'm trading, it is Audi, and the correlated asset is that one, only this one, okay? Well, of course you can add the XY for an inversion correlated, but this is the main one, okay? Let me see the trade, okay? So well, going to wait. Let me see. Okay, so don't believe me about this. You can check it by yourself. Going to my Forex book, my FX book, going to correlation, and you write here up to 85. And you can filter the pairs. For instance, let's go to the basic one, which is Euro, and you can see here, oh, sorry, you need 1 month, no time. And let's go to Euro, and you'll see here, of course, 100% it's Euro, the same pair, and 91 it will be GBP USD, as I just told you. And you can go to, for instance, I don't know, well, the ones I trade are that ones, and just check what I told you, and you will see a correlation that will be very high. You won't see DXY because it is almost 100% correlated, but inversely. So when DXY is making a higher high, sorry, a lower low, GBP should make a higher high, which is not what happened today. So we have SMT, meaning a continuation in this case. Or if you are just looking at this, this is the range we are trading. This is a reversion, and look at this, what happened exactly. Well, as I don't like wasting my time watching for SMTs, I want to watch it really quick. This is how this is how I have my trading view, how I split my trading view. If I'm seeing only two pairs, two, and everything on except the symbol. And now you can change, and it will be really, really quick to look for SMTs because it is exactly the same. It moves at the same time. You see here, you know, and look at this, higher high, lower high. Let's check for another one if we can. Look at this. No, these are the same. Yeah, lower low, lower high, and this is a continuation to the upside in this case. Okay, really easy. You can change your time frame, it will change at the same time. And this is really quick when looking for SMTs. Okay, next point, it is, yeah, the day I recorded the SMT video for the Spanish version, it was 2nd of July. So let's change this to 2nd of July, a clean chart. That I took this trade. Here. And look at this. This is first. Here. Okay. I took this trade in both pairs. You can see SMT, which in this case will be reversal. Why? Because we are in a range. Look at Euro, just completed the 8-hour range. So from here, remember the theoretical concepts. When a higher time frame range is done, it reverses and it creates a new range. Look at this 6-hour range. And if we don't see a clear range here, it doesn't matter because in a correlated asset, we have a clear range. So this is another type of SMT about ranges. When in a correlated asset, we have a range. In this case, that will be our down liquidity, which is exactly the same here in a higher time frame. Well, you can see perfectly even that one with that target. No target. Let's see how we can trade that day. Remember our target, it's here. Yeah, we can refine it a bit. And let's see how we can trade that one. Remember the 4-hour candle, it will open at 5 a.m. and it will make a lower low, or in this case a failure swing. Why GBP didn't make a lower low? Because remember Euro had that 8-hour range, and look at DXY. I look at GBP, it doesn't have any range. You are here, look at this, it is everything done. We don't have anything, so it's have free ride to just reverse. And Euro, remember, when it is a range, when it creates a turtle soup, it completes that range. Now have to create a low time frame range, then go up. This is exactly what happened in low time frame. Here, we can refine the 1 hour candle. Let's trade first GBP. We can see any 1 hour range because it makes a failure swing at 4 AM. So look at 15 minutes. We have a range. Don't worry about the entries now. Just wait for the video about the entries. But here's the entry, and here's the take profit. If we have a news, we are looking for 4 hours. If there is no news, we are looking just for 3 hours. In this case, I don't know if there are news, so 3 hours is it. Okay, and now let's trade Euro. Sorry. This is our take profit. This is our stop loss. And straight to the take profit. Okay. This is an easy way to trace the SMT. Now let's go to another example. 6th of June. Let's go. Up here. I mean, these are the examples. I have on another screen, so don't get lost. All right. So look at this. So this day we had Euro interest rate, so the important asset will be Euro. We are just looking the GBP for SMTs, not for trading. We are trading Euro. So in this case, let's see our direction. There is nothing clear here, so let's go to lower time frame and look at this. Well, first of all, let me see. I think we had 6 hours. Yes. Remember, we were here. This is not printed already. We were, don't look at that week. This doesn't exist yet. So we were here. Remember this, we are not looking at inside bars because it is not taking either the high and the low. We are looking at this candle and we can see anything clear here, but remember we are trading Euro. So it makes the turtle soup, and this is our drawn liquidity. Let's go to lower time frames. If we can see something or we can refine something. Look at this. We can refine. Let's go to 3 hours. If we can refine, yes. Remember? Look how perfect goes to the target and reverses. We have here a turtle soup and we have here SMT. In this case, I'm saying that price will reverse because it is an extreme of the range and going into the other extreme. We have the bias, but we have to think intelligent that if there is an interest rate of U, we are not looking for 20 pips. We can look for almost 30 pips. If there is NFP this year with that setup, we can look for that high, but not in a normal day. Maybe if there is no news, we can look just for that one. Remember, if there is SMT, you will get tired to listen to me saying this in the failure swing video, but my eyes are looking the candle like this when there is SMT, and I see a turtle soup. Even it doesn't exist, but my eyes see this. My eyes see exactly this. Okay, let's refine. We don't see anything here, and 1 hour. Look at this. So the news was at 8:15. This is a turtle soup, and this is the failure swing. How we can trade it? Remember, we're just trading U. So 8 a.m. we want to create the 1 hour range, which will be this one. Why? Because we are not trading in an inside bar. Okay, this will be the 1 hour range. That's here. And we want to buy here before the news. But this is 8 o'clock. Next, sorry, this is 15 minutes. This is 8 o'clock. Here. And we want to trade before the news. So it is 5 and the low is not taken yet. Not taken yet. So this will be a failure swing when this is making the lower low. So we're just buying here. Look at this. The drum liquidity is not reached yet, so we can buy again. Doesn't matter that we are buying up here because it will continue going to our target. It will be doing something like that, okay? So we are not fearful to buy again. Bam. This is not worthy to buy again because it just 3 pips. But when it makes that retracement, now it is like 8 pips, so we can buy again for the last time. And our take profit will be up here to the dragon liquidity exactly. And done. Easy money again. Remember, when it completes a range, it will reverse. Like this, it will reverse. Okay. Next example. I think it's getting clear, but if you have some doubt, just let me know in Discord or something. Okay, the next day will be 12th of June. This is the USA, the United States CPI that day, and I also took that trade. Okay. this is the day. So let's do exactly the same that we are doing all the time. We are looking for higher time frame hours. In this case, look at this and look at this. This will be our targets for that day. Let's go to 12 hours to refine. We cannot refine anything here, and nothing here. 8 hours. Look at this. We can refine something. We were here in the open of that day, and we already knew our bias. We were bullish. And look at this. We have also an SMT, which is a reversion. Okay. Let's see if we can refine a bit. Nothing and nothing here. 4 hours. Nothing. Well, we can refine this for the London session, so it will be interesting. Three hours. This is exactly the same. Nothing here because we are already going up. And finally 1 hour. So we were trading that day, and we want to go up here and up here in that pair. Let's see the trades I took that day. First of all, at 3 AM, look at this. Remember what is this? It is a resetter. It is doing what? It is restarting our price in a counter trend, then going up to our direction. Okay. So that was my first trade. Low hanging fruit, start of subentry. Just looking for that low, nothing else. As we are counter trend, we are not looking for 3 hours or 4 hours. It wouldn't make any sense because it will be like 2 previous stop loss is. It doesn't make any sense for me. This is like throwing money. Okay? I don't like this. So when this trade was done, take profit, take here, and it creates what? It creates another range. I didn't take that one, but that will be another trade. As always, don't worry now for the entries. These are bias, but we are not taking partials here. Why? We are minimum taking partials here. That would be by 15 pips, and then here. And finally here. Which is the take I took. So exactly the same. Remember the other R that we have, it is a pending R. The pending R, it is aiming the higher time frame, the on liquidity. It opens below the other, I mean the range candle, which is that one. Opens below. Here, this was my entry. As there are news, I was looking for 4 hours. Something like this. And easy. So I took that trade in U, and I also took a trade on GBP, which was that. It creates exactly the same R, which is a pending. And I entered it in the turtle soup. This is the most optimal entry, as I like. Looking for 4 Rs. That will be my trade. I don't like the Team Peeps stop loss. I think I put like something like this. This is not the normal day, but it was easy money also. Okay. Alright, next example. To change our pairs, I'm going to because it's happening in every correlated asset. And I think I didn't take that one, but I was monitorizing. I was watching. That day it was 13th of June. It was exactly the following day. That one. Okay, so first of all, you need to know the context. We were inside the 8-hour candle range with that strong liquidity in both pairs. This and this. So this is our down liquidity, but the price doesn't go like this. It makes the turtle soup and it makes turtle soup and goes to take profit like this now. This doesn't happen. Price it creates turtle soup, it creates a reset R, then it's creating a pending R, looking for our liquidity, maybe then it is creating another pending R, and finally take profit. Okay, it's not going straight to the final target. So what happened here? Look at the bodies, look at the opens. It opens below, so then needs to reset our range. And we also had news, meaning that during the news will be the Judas swing and then the final move. Let's see how we can trade that day. Look at the 5 a.m. candle. It's showing what? It's showing an SMT, meaning a reversal. Don't look at this week, you need to look at that one. Before the news, we already had an SMT. I will talk about this in the filter swing video. So, in my eyes, that candle looks like this. Looks like this, so this is the fake wick that I see, and this is how we can trade that day. We want to go long before 8:30, that are the news. It is like 5 minutes left. We are buying, and remember, we were short in high time frame, so low hanging fruit objective. If it's not possible to take 4 hours because we are counter 10, we are just taking what price can give to us. In this case, 2 hours, it's more than enough. Easy. And remember, this is our drawn liquidity in both pairs. I will talk about this about the entry models, but we have here an entry. Sorry, I didn't. We have here our first entry, and This is our take profit. And look what happened. It's perfect when it doesn't reach our target during the same day because we already know the direction for the next day. Look at London, easy, short. You see it is creating pending hours, which is the opportunity to short. Another pending, opens, goes higher. Maybe this is a reset because it opens, go below, then reset, and when it resets, it continues our direction, and boom, take profit here. And let's see exactly the same on the correlated asset. We can short here up to here, our take profit. Easy, right? So last example for that video, I think it's a really easy concept, and probably you already know because ICT teach it, not the same way, but it is very similar. It is the 18th. So we had an SMT in London and in New York that day, so I'm going to analyze both. And here. So we had remember when it completes an hour, it reverses and creates what? A 4-hour range. Sorry, creates a 4-hour range. Exactly the same here. So we already know our downward liquidity, which will be here and here. So let's see in lower time frame if we can see some SMT and range. Look at the 3 AM candle, and it fails to create a higher high, meaning SMT and turtle soup here. This is our bias. Sorry, the 4-hour range was already taken in both pairs, so this is not the range I was looking. I think it was a higher one. Yes, the 6-hour, maybe 8. Yes, this is our down liquidity, and that one fails, and we also will see why. Our down liquidity. Let's see how we can trade that day. So I took a short here in GBP, something like this. We stop loss above the turtle soup. Remember what I said before, when there is a failure swing, I see the wick like this. I see here on my eyes. Okay, that would be a perfect 1-hour range. So what is the final target? this is more than enough. When Dix takes the, let's see which time here, T40. Let's wait for T40. Well, if we were here, of course, we can take partials, but when U completes the R, we can exit our trade here. We don't need the final target because in a correlated test it is already done. And what happens next? It creates, because there were news, and it creates another SMT. Look at this. Meaning what? Range is done, so reversal. Range is done. You have to imagine that this is already done, watching at you, so reversal. Now that's complete. And it creates another range. Look at this. This is our new range, and our new dragon liquidity is here, higher. Exactly the same here. So the news were at 8:30. I took the short and then the long. It was a easy day. So we want to go long before 8:30. I think I bought you in this case. I don't remember. So the low was made at 20. Yes. Look here. At 15, GBP makes the lower low and EU fails to make the lower low. So we can anticipate what? An SMT. This is 20, 25, and we want to go long before the news. So just we are pressing the button. Because there are news, we are looking for 4 hours, meaning that our stop loss will be here. Okay. And remember, when the dragon liquidity is not reached, we can buy again. Buy again, no worries. And final target is almost guaranteed, 100% guaranteed here. It will go all the time. Look at this. The news already happened, but the target is not reached. What we can do? Just buy. We are not worried about taking a loss because it won't happen. Okay. Yeah, this was the last example. I think SMTs are really clear. Remember, we have 2 of them. This is the range. Now let's see a long example. This is the range. SMT here meaning reversal. SMT in the middle meaning continuation. SMT and SMT. Okay, so this was the 3rd episode. Let's see now how the trade's doing. I think it reverses a bit. Yes, I'm not worried. I mean, my stop is already break even, so this is a non-risk trade. I didn't talk you about that trade I am also in because it's more advanced. But it's really easy. We are here in a 1-day range. We can refine. The drawn liquidity is not reached yet, so what I did is wait for the 3 AM candle as always. It creates what? Creates a range. It creates an intra turtle soup. The buy is not reached yet, so in the new candle I am buying. Here I bought. The spread is not really good because I bought here, but I don't care. This is already at break even too, so risk free for today is my take profit in USDCHF, and as this was reached already, it can just go to my break even, then go lower or just go higher. Let's see here. It's dancing around the take profit. I wouldn't do anything here for now because the movement is already done. I would wait for New York. There is no news today, so it can be just a shitty day. The real move will happen on, we are here, will happen here. Thursday, 8 AM. 8, sorry. We also have a GDP on GBP that we can trade before 2:45. Remember, we can trade at 2 AM. This is my local time in Spain. I don't trade that one because it's 4 AM in the morning. Too early for me. And finally, this is a easy news that we can trade too on Friday. Okay. So the video is done, and see you next one.